fungal dog doing pottery in the background. Oh, that sounds awesome. Hello, everyone. Finally live. Welcome, welcome. This has been a crazy week, and today was a crazy day. This was one of the days that I found myself going, I rolled out of bed and put a bra on for this. I mean, really.
And you know the part?
Huh.
I did too.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, but I mean, really. Oh, goodness.
Let me tell you, that underwear hurts.
Yeah, recovery. And on that note, hello, everybody.
Yeah. 2 words. Sports bras. Anyway. But yes, and if anybody missed what we were laughing at, just ask and I'll rewind, I guess. But yeah, that's right. We went to Passover the next day after the last service we had. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. The rabbi was really subtle with the jokes this time. Although it's funny, one thing that we can all agree on, Jews and Comedics alike, is screw the Romans, because they mentioned at a different point, where the temple was destroyed in the year 70 AD, and then you had the original Jewish diaspora, and that and those goes back to those pesky Romans, and yeah, but yeah, today's been kind of a rough asthma day. By the way, I have an inhaler here. For both of us if we need it. Air quality has just been, I don't know, that, and then waiting for a mobile mechanic to come and change out a battery in my other vehicle because the existing battery was completely dead. Yeah, that was an escapade. So, like I said, I rolled out of bed for what, but here we are. This is worth rolling out of bed for. And I thank those that are in kind of a weird time zone because, some of you might really be rolling out of bed for this. Tonight we're honoring several feast days at once that kind of fall all in this time frame. You have a Feast of Hathor, Feast of the Eye of Ra and Bubastis. So who would that be? That would be Best. And then you have a going forth of Neat and the Canoe, who shared a temple on the island of Elephantine. And actually, I was just reading today, that temple was still reasonably intact when Napoleon's troops came there at the turn of the 1700s and the 1800s. But sometime after that time, a lot of it was destroyed somehow. I'd have to go back and read exactly what it was that happened. But there were a lot of drawings and things that Napoleon's savants took of how it looked at that time. And so, and you have to hand them some kudos because they couldn't read hieroglyphics at that point, but they copied things so well that if you go like on, if you link up from Wikipedia, you can see some of their stuff. And if you know what you're looking at, you can read it just off of, the things that they wrote, that they copied because they got enough detail that you can you know what you're looking at. But that's your history, for today. But that's what we're going to do, and I have been looking forward to this as much as you guys have. So. Yeah. Oh, here's I just want to say how much I love the lives I've been listening to as I fall asleep each night, and they're so calming. Well, that's wonderful. And I do think it would be fair to point out, because there are some folks that are eclectic pagan and include Roman paganism in there. Or we have one friend who's Celto-Roman. So basically, he takes kind of a historical vantage point of, well, what if you were in, the European part of, the Roman Empire. And so, you're getting kind of everything that was circulating, including the Isis religion and, Egyptian deities. So we don't want to, make anybody, feel put upon or unwelcome if they follow that. But I have also had to suffer with folks who were Roman pagan and had to be jerks about it. So, yeah. But let's go ahead and enjoy ourselves.
That was awesome.
Yeah. The moped going past it kind of ruins the ambiance.
The four-wheeler says
Right.
where we live.
It says welcome to the South. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we try this again? I don't know.
What bottle is it? Oh, it's
No,
not. The
no,
other
it's
bottle.
not that. No, it is not the bottle, the empty wine bottle that I got from Passover, and you said, "Boy, that's ironic."
Oh, well, that would be cool.
That would I got to rinse it off. But yes, you want to talk about some people that throw down and drink some wine. Yeah, at Passover, said one lady at the table, "This wine is broken. I'm still sober," and there was an empty wine bottle because they went through several, and I said, "Okay, I'll take this," and because I tried it out and it had a nice note to it, and Darren says, "You realize how ironic this is?" And I said, "Yes, I do." Yeah. Let's try this again. And I want to include in our prayers our little birdie friends, because I discovered this week that just a few feet outside of this window is a cardinal's nest. And it's the mated pair that hang around here. I named them Bishop and Hierophant. So Hierophant is sitting on her nest, incubating some eggs. And so I left a little thing of water for them, and I'll try and leave some food nearby for them so they can feed their little ones. And like I said, they're not very far outside the window that we're in front of right now. These cool waters are upon my hands. They purify me. This Tefnut purifies me. Hail unto you, O Yonatru. We come unto you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands. Our purity is within our hearts. And we cast out all evil that pertains to us. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure.
Sorry, guys, it wasn't that cold today.
Oh, well, you know, it's getting a little warmer. It was in the mid-80s today.
Yeah.
All right. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra in all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
The eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world to everyone who is tuning in with us now, who will be with us in the future, and has joined us in the past. This Eye of Horus comes, and we are all purified with it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
And we light this candle for Mama Sekhmet, that she may bring peace and healing to all those who need it. And her son, the mighty Mahas, that he may protect all of those who are in the path of severe weather this weekend. And let us also say a prayer for our friends who are in India and in Pakistan, because the heat wave is coming early this year, they're saying, and it's very hot in a lot of places. And that's sort of a harbinger of, what could be coming for more northerly latitudes in just a couple of months. But I think of Lakshmi. She would tune in with us for a little while, and we hope she's doing all right too. I'm going to use this sistrum because it's got the Hathor head, and since we're honoring Hathor. You arise in the Alket as Capri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You sit in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven and Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from noon at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, and hail and praise unto you, O Hathor, Bastet, Neat, and Chnum. Hail and praise, O Yunachuru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out his fet. May you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us and your strength being within us. Take these, your cool waters that are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Oyunachuru, these cool waters are the Eye of Horus, and your hearts are refreshed with them. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your shrine, and may your hearts be refreshed with it. We bring you this milk from the great flood, Oyunachuru, that you may be purified with it. We give you incense. We give you incense, great of purity. This incense is the Eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you and cleanses you. It adorns you and takes its place upon your hands. Oyunachuru, we give to you this Eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Oh, okay. Hang on. There we go. Take this, your bread on which gods live. This bread is the eye of Horus, O Yanochuru. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. And I'm also going to include, just a couple of hours ago, I went and I picked some things from the garden, and I just said, let me bring the whole tray here. This produce from the garden. Lift it to your faces, O Yanochuru, and be at peace with it. We have kale and green onions and cilantro and a couple of bell peppers. So, Renyatet's bounty. Truly, the gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, O Yanochuru. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine, your water. Pure, pure is Ra Horeketi within his house. Pure, pure is Hathor within her house, mistress of Dendera. Bastet, mistress of Bubastis. Neat and Khanum, lord and lady of Elephantine. Pure are the cause of all of these gods with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure for Ra Horeketi, Hathor, Bastet, Neat, and Khanum, in every place that their immortal cause dwell. Come to your body, O Ra Horeketi. Come to your body, O Hathor, O Bastet, Neat, and Khanum. Come to your bodies, O Yanochuru, and come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these your offerings, and partake of them. Come, O people, raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings for Ra, for Hathor, Bastet, Neat, and Khanum. All life comes from them. All health comes from them. All stability comes from them. All good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. O Ra Horeketi, and your son, the Osir Nisun Nebkapuru, your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these, your offerings, and receive them from our hands. And now, from the table of the gods to the table of the blessed dead. When light this candle, that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way in Duat. And we pour these cool waters from the table of Osiris, that their hearts may be refreshed. Horta henket kakao up dus in a churma. Couldn't bet no for what bet on cut no shrim. Cow and a punibu. Macharinibu hiranachra. Voice offering, bread and beer. 1,000 of beef and fowl. Incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives. The cause of all of these blessed dead. All true of voice before the great God. And now we come unto you, O Ra, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Ma'at. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your cause shall live. Truly, your Aeneid has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Aeneid says unto you, your word is law, eternally. Asphet is cast out by your word, and rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. May we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third Ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth Ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth Ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth Ma'at. May we always act humbly and with temperance, for such is the seventh Ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Ma'at. May we uphold Ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. And by the way, now I know what chicken jockey is referring to. You know, please do not throw any popcorn at your screens.
Throw chicken instead.
Oh, goodness. Looking for my... Here we are. Yes. My, oh, excuse me. Other prayer to Hathor here. Hail, O Hathor, golden lady, mistress of love, O beautiful one who comes in joy, mistress of dancing and revelry, beloved daughter of Ra, lady of turquoise and gold, you light up the sky with your brilliance. Shine upon all faces and bless us with your love. O Eye of Ra, may you defend us from evil. O mistress of the West, may you embrace our blessed dead and guide us safely to them when our day of mourning comes. And another one. Hail and praise unto you, O Bastet, lady of love, lady of life, daughter of Atum, firstborn of the Lord of all, greatest goddess, lady of heaven, mistress of all the gods. You open the movements of Shu, for he is your messenger. You slaughter with your arrows. You slay the evil one and seize the hearts of the wicked foes. Lady of the shrine, foremost of the sacred fields, mistress of perfume, mistress of joy. O Eye of Horus, O Eye of Ra, Uraeus whom Ra loves, protect us until the dawn. Let's see. Excuse me, there's an Esna, not Elephantine, where you had the temple to Khnum and Neat, but Khnum is also associated with Elephantine. Hail, Khnum, the Ancient One, issued from Noon, Lord of the Fields, great Khnum, who makes his domain in the meadow, Lord of gods and men, Lord of the war cry, mighty planner, great power of Egypt, Lord of life, wooer of women, to whom come gods and men as he bids, Ram, great of majesty, tall of plume and sharp of horn, great lion, slayer of rebels, Crocodile King, mighty victor, who conquers as he wishes, leader of herdsmen who grasps the staff, smiting his attacker, Shu, strong of arm, his father's champion and slayer of rebels, fighting ram who chases his foes, herdsman of his followers, multiformed one who changes shape at will, Khnum, who fashions as he wishes, who sets every person in their place. Oh, man. Hold on. A quick bit of a lesson here, guys, as I pick up some things, because you couldn't see it on the camera. So I'll pick it up and show you. But this big old plate full of green onions and kale leaves and cilantro, which I'm picking up. I needed to rinse it off anyway. I definitely need to now. But hold on a sec. I suppose somebody wanted to grab a bite. But the funny thing with that is, though, and I have to wonder how much this might have happened in ancient times, because they didn't have tables with legs like we do. They'd have a stand, like this candle stand, and set it down, and then set the dish or the tray on top of it. And you can look at reliefs and see something like that. But you better have it centered, or else it'll do exactly like this one did and tip over. So it begs the question, how often did that sort of thing happen? Because contrary to what the records might suggest, you had to have klutzes back then, just as you do now. And surely something tipped over somewhere, in their history. But you wanted to know what that sound was. That was it. Like I said, I guess somebody wanted to bite already. I think they wanted me to go back to this one. Hail unto you, O Neat, the Great, the one who existed before existence, you who made all that is, who created all that exists. Eldest of the primeval gods, fashioner of Ra, mother of Ra who was at the beginning. Unique one without equal, mistress of destiny, regent of fortune. Earth is under your command. One does not make plans without your knowledge. Queen of the gods in heaven, sovereign of the gods in the earth. Mistress of the bow and regent of the arrow, who keeps the arrow demons under your authority. Mistress of great fear, who created the twin crocodiles. Life and death are under your supervision. You fill sky and earth with your beauty. Light the two lands with the rays of your eyes. You encompass your son as the light of the two lands. Father of fathers, who makes fertile the seeds of gods and men. Great cow, who nourishes all things. Mother of mothers, who is like no other. Alrighty. Check over here. No, the cilantro. Bell peppers down. I'm loving the comments. Oh goodness. Oh, by the way, here's a fun fact, Katie. When you said you're the only one in your family that eats stuff with cilantro, apparently there is a genetic predisposition to either like or dislike cilantro. Because we have a friend who he says it tastes like soap to him, but he just it's kind of like being able to roll your tongue. Yeah. Sarcastic. He eats popcorn as an offering. Manic Panic! Oh, sorry, I'm just scrolling back through the comments here, and yes, I have some. God, how old is that Manic Panic? I bought it in the mid to late '90s, I think. So yeah, I've got some very old Manic Panic. But, okay, so yeah, so before goodness, and Katie will certainly say some prayers for the diagnosis that you got, that it doesn't lead to more problems later on. I can say this: I'm having some tests and stuff done too, but it's to try and narrow down. It's a lot of rigmarole to say, yeah, you have asthma, because I actually went and got an echogram, basically an ultrasound on my heart earlier this week, and came out normal. They kind of were looking at me in the office like, "Why are you here?" And I went, "Well, family history. You fill out paperwork at the doctor's office, and you're like, thanks, Mom and Dad, you screwed up my numbers. Yeah, so here I am." But no, that was fine. So the doctor calls today with the results, and it's Jeremy was like, "That's the doctor," because he had kind of a redneck voice. And he's like, "Hey, this is Dr. Haynes. I just called to give you your results. Everything looks normal." Like, okay. And I said, "Yeah, well, I go to the pulmonologist next week." He said, "Yeah, that's probably where the money is." Welcome to the South. But yeah, so I'm and if I sound out of breath, that's why. But we'll definitely include some prayers for everyone. Yeah, but let's go ahead and I'm going to set our tray of vegetables aside, and somebody else has already nodded off to sleep. Come on, Boo.
And yes, I would like a cookie this week.
All right.
I didn't even realize I had.
Yeah, maybe Mama's second I snatched you up. I think we might have a purification of Sekhmet coming up. I'd have to look at the calendar again, but set our offerings. Big tray. Anybody hadn't gotten to see can you see that? Yeah, decent sized thing of big green onions and things. We'll set it over here. Oh, okay. Somebody just texted Darren. Oh, and the catawba trees are flowering. If anybody knows what those are, really nice little flowers. They've been just raining down on my vehicles, but let's see if the camera can see that. And sort of. There we go. And these little flowers will lead to these huge bean-like pods later in the year that are kind of crazy to have to pick up. Mm. Mm. Oh goodness, yeah. Well, definitely let us know. Wow. Oh, nice. That is so cool. Because Katie's saying that while you were in the MRI, you saw Anubis and set, and Anubis had his hands out, giving me that you're okay sign. That's awesome. That's nice. And Moonchild, my stepdad's been out of the hospital and now goes to a center for dialysis. Well, that's great. Okay. All right. So I'm starting to see our cookie icons. I'll have to kind of pause the chat so we keep track of those. But let's start with one for everybody. And we had quite a few of them last week. So let's see what they have on tap for us this week. Wow, I have 2 again. So let's see what they say. I'm going to open them both up. And of course, if anyone's tuning in with us after the fact, this is for you as well. Says everyone for the week. Your dreams are the beacons of your journey. And with patience, you can overcome any challenge. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, let me read that again one more time. This is for 2 of them for everyone. Your dreams are the beacons of your journey. With patience, you can overcome any challenge. That is awesome. Who's texting you?
It's funny, I had it on Do Not Disturb, but certain people can come through that. It's Morgan.
Our Padawan.
Are we free Sunday?
Let us get back to him on that. Because I have video to work on for this channel. So that takes priority. Okay, that's our cookies for everyone. And what's interesting is there's been several messages about that. Of course, last week, you will achieve great peace of mind when you talk to an old friend. A fulfilling relationship is coming your way. And new and exciting adventures or experiences are coming close. But it's funny, the week before that, we had keep your dreams close, they are your guiding stars. So that keeps coming up. But let's go ahead. And thank you for the super stickers, everyone. Thank you so much. So let's start with Katie Horton, and then Zephos. Katie is asking from Anubis, and so is Zephos. So let me ask Abba Anapu first for Katie. Katie, be prepared to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. Be prepared to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. And yeah, when you're dealing with tests and diagnoses and all that, taking care of your physical health, that that can be stressful. So prioritize your mental and emotional well-being too. Mind and body. So that was for you, Katie, and then for Zephos. Your intuition leads the way tonight. So Zephos, your intuition leads the way tonight. Okay, so then Threlo, and then wait, hold on. Wait, hang on. Threlo, Lisa G, and then since we got one from the Discord for Jekha Nebethut, we'll go ahead and get them, and then continue down the list. Because Alani wants one from Jehuti and Set, and also a cookie from my mom for Sekhmet. Okay, so we're picking up with Threlo. You will be free of the heavy burdens you have been carrying. Threlo, you will be free of the heavy burdens you have been carrying. And then Lisa G. Lisa, your life will be a river of blessings and opportunities. Your life will be a river of blessings and opportunities. Wow. And again, guys, pair that with, your dreams are the beacons of your journey. With patience, you can overcome any challenge. And Threlo, put that with the other one. You will be free of heavy burdens. So, okay, so for Jekha Nebethut. The best things in life are worth working for. So pass that on to Jekha Nebethut. The best things in life are worth working for. I'm going to drink a little bit more of my watered down Taco Bell drink.
No.
I know, right? Okay, so now we're up to Aloni from Jehuti and Set, and then one for my mom from Sekhmet. So we'll start with you, Aloni. Mm-hmm. Ask Jehuti and Set back there to toss one out for us. A period of spiritual enlightenment is near. So, Aloni, for you, a period of spiritual enlightenment is near. Now, let's see what Sekhmet has for Mom. Don't be too hard on yourself. We all make mistakes. So, Aloni, that's for your mom. Don't be too hard on yourself. We all make mistakes. And yours is a period of spiritual enlightenment is near.
Think the normal ones are rough. Look out.
What period? Normal period. Shame on you. Okay, so Fungal Dog. And then One-Eyed Heathen from Aset, please. And then Gabriel asking from Aset. And then worship her often, but recently had a dream of her. Almost a nightmare. But I get the sense that she was in there trying to, straighten things out, maybe, hopefully. But we'll start with Fungal Dog. There's doing pottery in the background. That sounds really cool. Want to get back to doing that myself. Vacuum sealed for freshness. Fungal Dog. Your future is a river. Let it flow with prosperity. Your future is a river. Let it flow with prosperity. Okay, and then One Eye asking from Aset. Nurture the garden of your mind with positive thoughts. One Eye, nurture the garden of your mind with positive thoughts. Leave it to Mama Aset to put it to you gently, but to tell you how it is. Nurture your mind with positive thoughts. Now, next was Gabriel, also asking from Mama Aset. Patience is the key to a loving mind. Patience is the key to a loving mind. And this coming from a goddess who is very much about patience and being loving. Okay, Starscape P. After taking a really big break from my practice, I'm looking to reconnect again. And I'm looking for words of guidance. Having a rough time lately. And Mary Wapwood, I'm here. Been chasing the puppy around the garden at 3 a.m. Sounds like a puppy. But alrighty, so Starscape. But and next week we'll have to celebrate with Indiana because she will officially be 13. And that little duck, she likes to eat when we eat. We were having kind of an early dinner and she didn't have her food bowl with her. And she was Darren figured out she was kind of upset at us. She was walking back and forth to the two of us and quacking at us like, hey, where's my food? We're supposed to eat together. But okay, Starscape. This Thursday, trust the timing of your life's journey. This Thursday, trust the timing of your life's journey. So I think overall, this is saying that don't worry. Yes, you've been, gone a long while. Some things might be going on, but um, trust the timing. It's all falling into place as it needs to. Um, may not be on the timetable that you're thinking it should be on, but trust how things are going. And you might have a sign this Thursday. So for B, and then Sarana. B, may your life be a testament to the beauty of blessings. May your life be a testament to the beauty of blessings. Now, B, I get the sense that means you're going to have some blessings. Make the most out of them. Let them be a testament to what a good thing it is. So that was for B, and then Sarana. And Yamano, I know you asked for one. We'll, I haven't forgotten. But Sarana, the essential conditions of everything you do must be choice, love, and passion. It's kind of a lot to unpack there. The essential conditions of everything you do must be choice, love, and passion.
That's pretty good guidelines for anything in life. Yeah,
but as you make decisions and as you choose what things to prioritize, your checklist needs to be choice. What do you want to do? Love for other people and for yourself, and passion. What is it that you're really passionate about? So Sarana, there you go. The essential conditions of everything you do must be choice, love, and passion. Okay. And hip hop, hippie to the hop, hippie to the hop. 6 slim, sleek saplings. Oh. And Zabalin, thanks for my Sebastian's good health. Oh, how wonderful. That's really good. Yeah. Okay, Twisted Silence. And then Marriage Wet from the Jackals. And also for Sarcastic. Yeah. Oh, what did I have? Okay, oh, and that Groovy Carly also is asking for one. Okay, so I see some folks are having a little bit of problems with buffering. If I need to repeat for anyone, let me know. It might be because we've got a lot of wind. They're supposed to be having some weather, I guess, in another 24 hours or so. But we've had a really strong south wind, and that might be interfering with something. So if you need something repeated, just let me know, and I'll try and scroll back and find it. But yes, the Twisted Silence and Married Wipe Away. And I keep getting Crunchwrap Supremes, hoping that they'll be really good. And I don't know. Have you ever had something that you eat it and it's not really that grand, but you keep remembering it being better than it is, I guess? But their straight chalupas aren't too bad. So, in answer to the question, Twisted Silence. Probably not something you should have very often. I mean, it is fried, but for an occasional expedient, that seemed pretty tasty. Twisted silence. Be on the alert for new opportunities. Be on the alert for new opportunities. And remember, what seems like it might be a bad situation could present opportunities. You just have to know to look for them. But all right, Merit Wepwet from Anapu and Wepwet. Teach oneself by exploring the old and deducing the new. So, Merit Wepwet. Teach oneself by exploring the old and deducing the new. And next there was one, okay, yes, sarcastic. And then that groovy Carly. So, no way. Sarcastic. Work hard and you'll create a life filled with abundance. Sarcastic. Work hard and you'll create a life filled with abundance. And then that groovy Carly. Your friend will bring joy and laughter into your life. That groovy Carly. Your friend will bring joy and laughter into your life. I think that is something, kind of a theme for this month is reconnecting with old friends. Of course, we I think just got done with a Venus retrograde. And that's one of the things, people come back into your life for that. Yes, reconnect with friends. And in your case, a friend will bring joy and laughter into your life. So let's see. Yes, happy Hatch Day. Okay, good night, Aloni. Yeah, and Katie. Several folks have been having dreams with some really odd and unusual symbolism. And, if anybody has Ancient Egyptian Magic by Bob Breyer, I want to say there's a section there that talks about dreams and gives a little bit of an excerpt from a dream manual from ancient Egypt. And there were some things in there that seemed kind of counterintuitive, but it sounded like it would be a bad thing, but they'd say this would actually be good because it means, wealth is coming your way, or da da da. So might be something to read up. But Mexican pizza, Sharon. Get some Napolitos in the jar. Oh, yeah. And put the pickled cactus on the pizza. It's delicious, huh? Oh yeah, no, Pilus. Yeah, because it's prickly pear cactus. Didn't you say we've had some? I want to say there was something that it used to be at Taco Mania. They had that, and it was actually really good. But I think it was kind of spicy. But it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But,
I like spicy, but I'm not sure you would have handled it.
I'm not a big spicy person. But all right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I know some folks are having to tune in, step out because it's getting late, and we wish you a wonderful weekend, and sleep well, especially the folks that are kind of chilling out with us before calling it a night. And we thank you as always for that. But if anybody else has prayer requests or requests for cookies, just toss that out there. And now I'll tell you what I have is an older copy of it. If you get it now, it's going to be, and I just knocked a couple things over, but let's see if I can get it from my bookcase here. So yeah, like I said, this is an older printing of Ancient Egyptian Magic by Bob Breyer. And what chapter would that be? Talking about because this is the original. Well, the copyright on this one is, I think, 1980, but Dreams, chapter 14, page 214. So, yeah, and it talks a little bit about things like that. All right, like, for example, drinking blood, prophecy, good. It means putting an end to one's enemies. And there are lots of, now it's kind of selectively quoting, in here, but it talks a little bit more about it. So, again, things that might, seem kind of strange to us were actually considered good signs. So, and I tell you what, I remember having a dream, oh goodness, it was 20 years ago by now. And I saw a lion. And it was quite terrifying. And I thought, why am I seeing this? Well, that was some years before kind of getting adopted by Mama Sekhmet. So, even if it seems scary at first, later on, you might come back to it and be like, oh, okay. It's not so scary now when it, you get a little bit more perspective. Okay. Yes, and thanks for the link to the Discord. And I think I'm going to head out. Thank you for the company. Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up. Oh, my knees are telling me it's been a long day. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in Unu. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Enid, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Geb at the earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the shrine of Shenit in Unu endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentiu, endures. As the name of Aset in Necheru endures. As the name of Sutach in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in depth endures. As the name of Jehuti and Chamenyu endures. As the name of Ra in the Akhet endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra. You have come in peace, O Hathor, O Bastet, O Nit, O Chnum. You have come in peace, O Yunachuru. May you go forth in peace, Ra, Hathor, Bastet, Nit, Chnum. May you go forth in peace, O Yunachuru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Majet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. All right, and if I missed anybody, don't hesitate to just toss that out there. We don't sign off till everybody's gotten something, gotten what they need. Well, that's cool. And of course, what we always say is if it's been a while and it feels, never feel bad because it's been a while and you feel like you stayed away from, the gods, because what seems like a long time to you is probably quite a short time to them. They've been around a while, and they're patient and, they're not going to tap their foot. Venus was in retrograde for most of March, I think it was. And I think we just got out of another Mercury retrograde.
One of the most brutal ever.
Oh, well, they've all been that way lately, it seems like. It's been crazy. And yeah, I had, vehicles acting crazy and stuff like that. I have a brand new vacuum cleaner that's acting up. So I got to get on the phone with somebody and get that straight. And I wish Mercury would get its theory of relativity self back in order, so the rest of my stuff can. Yes, thank you all so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Sleep well. Have a safe week. And join us next week. As we like to say, same cat time, same cat channel. And, in answer to your question, Gabriel, I am by no means an expert. It wasn't until we met, oddly enough, a coworker of Darren's that I even knew there was such a thing as Mercury retrograde. But I guess, you read about it and then it's like, oh, yeah, I kind of noticed that. So, there are plenty of sites. And oddly enough, there are a lot of sites based in India that have horoscopes and stuff like that. So, if you do a Google search, you'll end up finding a lot of those, is what I've noticed. But, your mileage is likely to vary on the astrology. But thank you all so much. And you'll have a good one. Lots of love, and we'll see you next week.
Same cat time.
Same cat channel.